All right. On this video, we're going to talk about why the superficial changes that you're likely making aren't enough to save your relationship. And I understand why this happens. She said things like, I love you, I'm not in love with you, I want a divorce, I want to separate, whatever. And you just go into let me go fix and start showing up in the ways that haven't been. You basically get a wake up call and you see the gap. But chances are those things that you're immediately seeing aren't the actual things that need to happen. And I call this junk change versus golden change, right? The junk change is stuff like, I'm going to start cleaning up around the house more. I'm going to start asking you about your day. I'm going to start, where's some other ones clients tell me? Oh, I'm going to start helping out with the finances. I'm going to plan some date nights, things like that. All those are important and she does need those. But at this point in the relationship, those aren't the things you need to be doing, right? You need to take it to some deeper levels than that. That's very superficial. So what you need to do here is go back and think about all the complaints that you can think of she makes or has made. And maybe she's willing to share with them again with you if you can't remember, depending on your situation. And then within each of those complaints, start exploring what are the needs here. So her wanting more support around the house, what needs are she expressing? Maybe it's the need to feel important. Maybe it's the need to be supported. Maybe it's the need for partnership. Maybe it's her love language is acts of service. Like whatever it is, start exploring and get as deep as you can. Like you may find out I had one client who for his wife, like she had a need to feel like a good mother, right? To feel confident. And when we uncovered like that was it, we started changing the approach of how he was showing up to address those things and actions that he would normally take or he was trying to take before that met with a lot of resistance now came in much smoother and she began to open up again because we were really addressing the actual need versus just working on a superficial level. So you're going to make the list, you're going to explore the needs, and then you're going to look and come up with a list for each need of ways you can meet that at the highest level you can think of. And this is a thinking exercise. And depending on how your own levels of emotional intelligence, this may be really easy, this may be really challenging. You may need to go pull up ChatGPT or read some books about emotional needs or just Google ways to, or what the needs could be underneath this. So from there, you have the needs. Now you get to brainstorm ways you can meet that need. And then from there, you can actually start making the changes that will matter. It will evolve it from that junk change over to gold, right? And that's the golden change you need to make. Those are the actions that you need to do. Those are what's really going to fix the relationship. So hopefully that was pretty straightforward. If you have questions, feel free to reach out for clarifying. This is my first time really talking about this publicly. Normally it's just a one-on-one with client situation, but I do believe it's really important that you evolve the changes you're making to the ones that will really matter, especially in times of crisis where time is of the essence. And if you need more support, I will link some resources below for you. Happy to help you in whatever way I can, but let's get out there. Let's go ahead and save that relationship. I'm here with you, Dennis.